My name is Simon Mundine. I'm an amateur filmmaker. The title of the film is Street Kids. The film is about two orphans, two homeless kids in the city of Dhaka, which is in Bangladesh, and it follows their journey from day to night, talking and showing their life selling eggs to survive in the streets of Bangladesh. The project came about when we were manufacturing clothing in Bangladesh, and we wanted to show the process of how the clothing was made. So what happened was we hired a cameraman. The cameraman arrived at the factory and they said, "No, you cannot go in here." So I had already paid for the cameraman. We decided to, okay, let's film some general shots of the city. And then eventually that turned into, let's go and interview people. And we interviewed two orphans, and yeah, that's like, it all happened pretty organically, and really it was quite unplanned to say. The project to develop was very in the moment. It happened in real time. So I was on WhatsApp speaking with my cameraman. He was in Bangladesh, in Dhaka, and I was directing him. So really we just did it as we went. He would send me some shots and I would say, that's good, but get some angles like this, and ask them these questions. So developing it like really happened over maybe a few hours of filming, 5 or 6 hours. And then when he sent the footage back to Australia, I downloaded it, started editing. This took maybe like 15 hours. So after we filmed it and we edited it, we thought, okay, let's show some friends, let's show some family. And what ended up happening, they said it's actually quite good. So we entered it in a film festival, and yeah, that's pretty much the story. So yeah, there wasn't really any finance involved. I paid the cameraman directly for a day's work. We paid the two cast members in the film, the street kids, like 2 weeks of money to survive that they would normally earn. And then I edited it, so it was very low budget, and it was actually my very first film. We worked with children, obviously, in this film, so we had to be careful about how everything was shot. It was quite difficult to get permission from someone older than them, like their parents, because they're orphans. They don't have parents. They're actually not even in an orphanage. They're street kids. So they don't have someone to say, hey, is it okay to, do this film and everything? So the cameraman just made them sign something and we were all good. So it was really time consuming actually for the cameraman, because he lives 15 kilometers away from this part of Dhaka. Dhaka is a very high density city of population, so it's very, very busy. Just to get 15 kilometers from one side of the city to the other can take you like 2 hours. So travel time for him for the whole day was like 4 or 5 hours.